Alyssa here from Grace and Strength. Today we'll be doing a stretch and rest class focused on stretching out our lower back and some heart-opening poses. For today's meditation theme, we'll be focusing on taking time to spend time with the Lord instead of being so busy with doing everything else. So let's get started on the mats.
We're going to start in child's pose today. Bring your knees out to the side and bring your big toes to touch. Try to sit into your heels and reach your arms forward. Place your forehead on the mat and take deep breaths. Slow down your breath as you prepare your breath for your practice. As you inhale, breathe into every part of your body. Then slowly relax your body as you exhale it out. Inhale again as you breathe into every cell of your body. Slowly exhale all the air out. Set the pace and the rhythm for your practice. Nice and slow. The theme for today's practice is having a merry heart. Today's scripture reading is from Luke chapter 10, verse 38 to 42. As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to him and asked, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me." "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, "you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her." Slowly meditate on this verse. What spoke to you in this passage? One more deep breath in. One more exhale. Then slowly come up into a kneeling position. Nice and slow. Sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your arms back down. We're going to start off today's practice with some shoulder stretches. Let's bring our arms behind us, interlace your fingers behind your back, and straighten out your arms. Then slowly fold forward, lowering your chest down, back into your child's pose, but with your arms behind you. You can just rest your arms down, or you can lift your arms up towards the sky for a deeper stretch. Deep breaths. Breathing into spaces in your body that needs tension released. Or maybe the tension that you are feeling is from the mind. Stresses that you have been holding on to. Maybe today is the day to let go of things you have been holding on to so tight, and to create space so that you can finally learn to give your full attention to Jesus, meditating on his word. Slowly release your hands, then slide your hands all the way forward, lifting your hips up, coming into our puppy pose. I want you to bring your knees around 90 degrees bent. Bring it back a little bit, your knees, and reach your arms further forward. Hips up towards the sky. As you slowly sink your chest down towards the mat, you should feel your upper back opening up and your shoulders stretching. You should feel a heart-opening stretch here as you stretch the muscles around your chest. Breathe into this pose. Deep breaths. With every exhale, Let your chest sink deeper and deeper in towards the mat. Try not to tense up your muscles, but just relax into it. Nice long breaths. Declutter your mind, just focusing on your breath. Often we're so worried and upset about many things and forget to be present. We let moments pass by, thinking about the past or the future, instead of enjoying right now. Slowly walk your hands back in and come into tabletop position. Shoulders stacked over your hands and knees underneath your hips distance apart. Then slowly sweep your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms underneath your chest over to the left side. Drop your right shoulder down. Rest your head onto the mat. If it's accessible for you, lift your left arm up towards the ceiling for a twist. Then wrap your arm around your waist for a bind. Deep breaths. Two more breaths. And slowly pressing back up, releasing from the pose. Back to tabletop position. Swapping sides, left arm sweep up towards the ceiling on the inhale. Exhale, sweep down, reach underneath your chest over to the right side. Drop your left shoulder down. And if it's accessible for you, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Then take a bind and wrap your arm around your waist. You can slip your fingers between your thighs. Deep breath. Nice long breaths. And slowly coming out of it, coming back to your tabletop position. Very good. Slowly walk your hands forward. Then drop your hips down, come into Cobra. Have your elbows bent and let your hips touch the mat, but chest up. Shoulder blades roll back, chest forward. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Hug the elbows in, make sure your elbows are around next to your waist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Drop your head down onto the mat, bring your chest down towards the mat. Inhale, chest up for Cobra. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, chest up for Cobra. Exhale, relax back down. Then reach your arms forward. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Either stay here or you can bend your knees and grab onto your ankles. If you can grab onto your ankles, lift your knees up and roll your shoulder blades back, lifting your chest up and engage your core. You should feel a deep stretch around your chest, your thighs, where your quads are, your shoulders, your lower back. Nice long breaths, holding your pose but don't hold your breath.
One more breath in. And slowly exhale as you release from your pose, nice and slow. Bringing your chest back down, your legs and your arms back down. Very good. Now your right arm reach out to the right side. And bring your left hand next to your chest, pressing into the mat. Then slowly roll your body over to the right side for a deep shoulder stretch. Now your chest should be off the mat now, and only the right side of your body should be touching the mat. Lift your left leg up and bend your left knee to step behind you. Deep breaths as you sink deep into this shoulder stretch. If you want an even deeper shoulder stretch, you can bend your right knee as well and step your right foot on the mat. You might feel your body tightening as you come into deep stretches. I want you to focus on the breathing and relax the muscles, allowing your tension in body to be released. It can be hard sometimes when we're told to let go of some things, even things that no longer serve us. Just like our tight muscles, the tensions and knots are there and they don't serve us, but our body's natural reaction is to tense up and not allow you to stretch them. Maybe we have been so used to the tensions around our lives that we're afraid to let go of them as well. Breathe. It's okay. We need to create space in our mind so that we can refocus back on Jesus. Slowly releasing out of it. Nice and slow as you roll over to the other side. Extend your left arm out to the left side and bring your right hand in next to your chest. Pressing over to your left side, rolling your body all the way to the left. And lift your right leg up, bend your right knee and step behind you. If you want to come into deeper stretch, bend your left knee as well and step your left foot on the mat. Relax your head down. Take deep breaths. Focused breathing. Declutter the mind. How can we be like Mary today? People may be busy all around us, making us feel like we need to be busy as well. But we have a choice. Take another 5 deep breaths. One more breath in. One more breath out. And slowly release. And bring your hands next to your chest as you roll back into the middle, pressing up into Cobra. And come into your child's pose. Sit into your heels, take a few deep breaths here. Resetting. Now we've stretched out our shoulders a lot and our lower back and our chest. Let's do some poses to counter all the stretches that we've done. Come into our cat pose. Come into our tabletop first, then round our spine. Drop your head, tuck your chin, bring your gaze to your navel. This counter pose is really good. It also provides a gentle massage to the spine and belly organs. Feels especially good after back bends and heart openness. Hold for 3 breaths here. Come back to neutral. Then draw circles with your hips over to your left. Nice and slow. Let your breath sync with the movement. Then circle to the other side.
And slowly back to center. Now, we're going to sweep our legs to the front and sit on our mats. Straighten out your right leg, bend your left knee, and have your left foot against your right inner thigh. Left hand reach forward and grab onto the outside of your right leg or foot and fold forward. Keeping in mind that you press your chest forward and try to keep a long flat spine instead of crunching up your back. Think belly down to thigh. Hold for a few breaths here. Then slowly sweep your right arm over to the right and back, creating a twist as you turn your chest over to the right as well. Keep your long flat spine. Deep breaths. Twists are really good for your digestive system because when you're in a twist, you will be placing pressure onto your digestive organs. This will cause a lack of circulation. Then when you release from your twist, there will be a rush of blood that will flood your digestive organs. Fresh blood flow means fresh oxygen and nutrients to your digestive organs, therefore increasing your ability to function. Slowly release and swap sides. Straighten out your left leg and bend your right knee. Bring your right foot against your left inner thigh. Use your right hand and grab onto the outside of your left leg or foot, then fold forward. Feeling a deep hamstring stretch and a bit of your calves. Try to flex your left foot and point the toes to the sky. Remember to think belly down and chest forward to keep a long flat spine. Few deep breaths here. Then left arm reach all the way back, turning your chest over to the left side for a twist. Three more breaths here. Twists are also wonderful postures if you deal with stress or anxiety. Like Martha, we may also be often caught up with things that stress us, stressful tasks that we have placed on ourselves. Twisting postures will help to open the chest, shoulders, and back, all of which can help to decrease feelings of anxiousness, because when we're stressed, we tend to crunch up our bodies. You can get even more benefit out of your twist if you combine it with slow, rhythmic breathing. So try that now. Focus on the breath. Notice every inhalation as air enters our body. Then notice every exhalation, releasing air out. Then slowly release and lie down on your back on your mats. Bend your knees and have your feet rooted down into the mat, hip distance apart. Slowly tilt your pelvic in to lift your tailbone off the mat and hold there for one breath. Then slowly roll off your mat vertebra by vertebra, nice and slow, until it is only your feet and shoulders holding yourself up. Pressing your hips up towards the sky. Maybe close your eyes and take deep breaths. Then slowly release all the way back down from your top vertebra, all the way down to your tailbone. Few more breaths as you repeat again. Lifting the tailbone up first, then rolling your spine off the mat again. Pressing your hips up towards the sky, and slowly releasing back down. Nice long breaths.
Then slowly coming into our final resting pose, extend your legs out or keep them bent, whatever feels most comfortable for you right now. Have your arms out wherever you want, maybe palms up or maybe palms down. Close your eyes and relax your facial muscles. Slow down your breath even more. Deep breaths in, deep breath as you exhale out. When was the last time you stayed still like this? When was the last time you set aside time to stop and be still? Today, the Lord is calling out to you and I. Martha, Martha, you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. How beautiful is it to learn to sit at the feet of Jesus, with a mind that is just simply focused on hearing his voice. We are often so concerned about many things, but Jesus tells us that we need not be worried. Take as long as you need here on the mat as you spend time in meditation. When you're ready, just slowly roll to your sides and press yourself back up. But if you want to stay here a little longer, feel free to do so. Spending time in stillness as you let the Lord speak to you.